Ice.
I see it.
Yeah.
You know make this.
I be crying like I won't buy earth. Nobody did for me. Paining my biceps. The load to the way for me. I left house, I no cross safe. Cause time no they wait for me. Double my speed safe. Cause my mates on the wrong left me. I'm paying this money by any means. Don't give a fuck about enemies. Man, I'm trying to touch 100 million. So I tell God daily on my knees. Stay flying with my broken wings. Trying to flip my losses in the wings. They say the world is a jungle. I'm seeing nightmares while I'm chasing dreams. But if them lock the door, I swear I'll pass the window. Window. Real. Caution to the window. Window. Want a Spanish girl so I can say te quiero. Quiero. Yeah. So the tingo. If them lock the door, I swear I'll pass the window. Window. Real. Caution to the window. Want a Spanish girl so I can say te quiero. Quiero. Yeah. I saw the tingo.
Keeny Ice, tell them I saw the tingo. This blessings on my head is not a jackpot, it's not a bingo. The chickens still won't buy my mom, we are fine mom, we won't tingo. Then they won't make me feel by a young puma so we go window. Don't talk. Say, I say, who I am, she money, say, pepe.
Hella by y'all, baby.
Ice. And you know, girl, I got no idea. Nobody thought that a young boy from the streets of Aklahu to get this far, and I'm still on the road. But I thank God for my journey, cause I cannot do this alone. Like joy, no go there. If I know what my hustle, no go there.
Hella by y'all, baby.
Ice. And you know, girl, I got no idea. Nobody thought that a young boy from the streets of Aklahu to get this far, and I'm still on the road. But I thank God for my journey, cause I cannot do this alone. Like joy, no go there. If I know what my hustle, no go there.
Hella by y'all, baby.
Ice. And you know, girl, I got no idea. Nobody thought that a young boy from the streets of Aklahu to get this far, and I'm still on the road. But I thank God for my journey, cause I cannot do this alone. Like joy, no go there. If I know what my hustle, no go there.
Welcome back to MS Live right here on MS24 TV with yours truly, Mac Moten. And I had a great conversation with Phil Keys all the way from Nigeria, one of the baddest and dopest music producers. He's also an artist. He has a song out there. You can check it out and add to your playlist. And my next guest on the show is one of the finest. This guy has been doing music for 10 years, for a decade, and he keeps doing it. He keeps going harder. And I have my brother, Keeny Ice, in the building. Broski, how you doing?
I'm good.
I love your drip, man. Simple, but very dope.
Yeah, man.
Bro, how be?
You're looking good too.
Thank you, brother, man. How be?
I'm good.
And how has the year been for you so far?
Well, I just started with an anthem of hope,
Okay,
Hosanna.
okay,
Yeah, it came out on 30th of January.
okay.
It's like doing really well.
So that's a great way to kick off the year with Hosanna, giving people hope. But what's your New Year resolution?
Well, 2025 has been a work year for me.
Okay.
So I think I just need to do more of that
Okay,
this year.
double up.
Yeah.
Okay. I want us to take it a little bit back. Let's assume for someone watching you for the first time, who is Keeny Ice?
Keeny Ice, Ghanaian hip hop and Afrobeat artist from Aflao
Okay.
in the Volta region of Ghana. I have music for every mood.
Okay.
But then I'm known for the hip hop and Afrobeats.
Okay.
I have a great catalog. Music that you play wherever you are. So you just check me out on all your streaming platforms,
Okay.
wherever you stream music, AudioMac, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere.
Yeah.
I have songs with Victor Adi. I have
Wow.
a song with Kofi Kinata.
Wow.
I have a song with Stonebwoy. Like I have a lot of songs in my catalog, so just check me
Yeah,
out.
for real, for real. Then, man, you have been working very hard.
I've been around.
So let's talk about Flow. Okay, how has it shaped your personality and totally how you approach music?
Well, growing up in Aflao is like everybody they hustle, like
Okay.
we are all grinding. So at a very young age, you need to learn to get stuff for yourself. So coming out of Aflao to chase this music hustle, I came with the same mentality.
Okay.
Go hard or go home. Like we are not even going back. We have to make sure we get whatever we are here for. So, I mean, I've been around and I've been doing it. I'm still killing it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, Keeny, how did you get into music in the first place?
Well, I was playing soccer.
Okay.
And
Which
then
position?
I mostly play left back, but
Hey.
I'm right footed.
Okay. So, which player did you idolize?
Danny Alves.
Danny Alves. Wow.
Yeah. One crazy player. I love his style and everything.
So, you did support Barca?
Yeah, I'm a Barca
Oh,
fan, full
man.
one.
Then we can't be friends.
Why?
Ala Madrid.
No problem. We can still be friends.
Yeah,
you know?
for real,
Yeah,
man. For real. Okay.
So along the line, I felt like, okay, I needed to, because in that moment when I was playing soccer, it was just me, young boy, trying to like surf my way through life. But then it got to a point I felt like I needed to focus on one thing, because I was acting, playing soccer, doing music.
Wow, acting,
Yeah, I was
playing
just
soccer.
exploring.
Okay.
Then I had to make the decision. So music, because I enjoy doing it, but then I also get to make money, feed myself, my family, like do whatever I want to do in like for myself. If the thing is not going to feel like work,
Okay.
but then able to like bring me money,
Okay.
so then these will have to
All right.
pass.
So has family always been supportive of your music career?
No, from the very beginning, no.
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, from where I come from, Aflao, like I keep saying this, it's difficult to see something like this, Keeny Ice.
Okay.
It's hard for a product like this to come out from there because, sometimes you already get discouraged by the environment,
Okay.
the unavailability of opportunities.
Okay.
So I had to live there,
There and come to Accra.
come learn the thing, push it, because I wanted to do it.
Okay. So what motivated you to finally move from Aflao to move to the capital, Accra?
Well, I think I was just Oliver Twist.
Okay.
I wanted more.
Yeah.
Because I felt like now, okay, I'm doing this thing around here. They know me here. So what's next? Let's take it to like the higher heights.
Okay.
So I came to Accra. I was in a learning curve actually. So
Wow.
I wasn't really doing too much to put myself out there. I was just learning the thing. So I was just doing it.
So what?
Dropping songs, like, performing,
Okay.
just preparing myself,
Okay.
So late 2016 was when I decided to
Okay.
professionally just,
Okay. So how was Accra life like when you first moved to Accra? How was it like for you?
well, way back in SHS, I used to come to Accra. I used to run to Accra.
Okay.
So I had a taste. I knew that Charlie here, be like house where everything go there as smooth as
Smoother,
you want.
yeah.
So I was ready.
Okay. Mentally.
Mentally.
Okay.
I knew that I was going into the jungle, but I
Yeah,
had to
for
do it,
real.
yeah.
I know you have been doing music for 10 years. What has been some of the ups and downs for you?
Well, every business is money, So I've tasted being under a record label and how swift the job was moving, and then now being an independent artist, and had to now do like times 10 of the things I was doing when I was under a record label. So it's difficult financially, but I mean, being that hustler from where I come from, I had to make it happen by any means, whether there's someone bankrolling me or I had to find a way to fund it myself, you know. So big shouts to the team, Cloud9 gangs. Charlie, we just move.
Okay.
Just be people will be like-minded where we move.
For
so,
real.
yeah, man.
So what happened to the label before becoming an independent artist?
Well, I mean, the deal ended.
Okay. For how many years?
But we kept working. You know, from 2016 to 2019, Moshe's Music was a Nigerian record label.
Okay.
Shouts to Moshe's Music. The deal ended, but we were still working.
Okay.
You know, it was just, they just loved my thing.
Then,
so it wasn't like that street kind of record label thing. It's just like more of support.
Okay.
Trying to push the thing. But there was an agreement.
That's okay.
You know, so they were pushing the thing. I was on media tours in Nigeria. Way back in 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was the experience like being in Nigeria for the first time?
He taught me that the industry is more of business than talent. You know?
So you have to be business oriented.
Business, because sometimes you have the material, but you need to fund it to push it somewhere.
Okay.
You know, so I learned that because of the speed with which my material was moving. I was on Ghana Top 10 on Sun City.
Wow.
Like, I was all over the place. Hip TV, Trace TV was playing me. You
so
know?
there was a machinery supporting.
Yes. You get it.
Okay.
So now transitioning from that to become an independent artist
can be very tough.
Yes, I have to now do whatever the label was doing then
for you. Okay.
Whilst I was focusing on music, now I have to like juggle everything.
Then, okay.
Myself and a team.
Okay.
You know, who are just trusting in the dream and believing that, okay, when we do it together, we can, you know, with the experience I have and what they also have.
Okay. But at times you get frustrated doing this alone because you don't have any support.
Well, sometimes, you know, I mean, every human feels like that sometimes, that, because when you're funding something or you are investing into something, you expect that, okay, some bigger investor can come and, you know, boost the whole thing. Because every business, you need other, like, people to come invest into it. So when you're the sole investor and you're still the product, it's crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But I think we are getting used to it, and then I believe that it's building value.
Okay.
Because when an investor comes, then it's going to be like, okay,
yeah,
not on their terms, but we have to now agree on
negotiate
something.
with them.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the good part of it. The downside is just that the speed, but we are managing.
Okay. So let's talk about.
We are still like hoping for something to happen. Maybe somebody will.
Some miracle is going to happen. Don't worry, bro. There is hope. As far as you have Hosanna out there, Charlie.
Surely.
Where people they jump to the song, where they give people hope there, Charlie. There is hope for everybody. So I know 2024, you were nominated for TGMA Unsung Artist of the Year, Unsung Artist of the Year, and you were competing with the likes of Christian Meuga and the likes.
Yeah.
Okay, how did that happen? How did they nominate you?
I can't tell, because I was actually like on bed in the morning. Like the normal scrolling, you're in bed, but you're scrolling through your phone, and then I was getting tagged on social media, I think Twitter. So I had to check it, and then it was like an announcement. And they said, this particular one, the voter region is going to be very crazy right now, blah, blah, blah. And then my name was mentioned as a nominee for the unsung category. It was crazy.
So it wasn't through email or they reached out to your team, or this is the reason why you got nominated to be part of the Unsung Artist of the Year?
No.
No criteria?
No forewarning that, we are going to announce you guys. No. We were hopeful for it because, I mean, there was a campaign.
Okay.
But we knew that we didn't put much into the campaign.
Okay.
To be able to catch their attention. You understand? So we just let it be. And then I think, the work.
Okay.
There has been a lot of work. So maybe some powers had to talk to some powers and then, man.
For real. So after the Unsung nomination, actually, Kwesi Ameuga won that year. Yeah. After the nomination, did it kind of put pressure on you to double up what you were doing, to go harder, to do more?
Yeah, because during the nomination, there were some platforms that we were giving to, like freely, speak about our craft, our brand, and everything. There were some platforms that we would have paid for if we were chasing those things ourselves. You know, that we were giving for free. I should say maybe because of the fact that we got nominated. So they were now giving us industry standard treatment.
Wow.
Yes. So now you get to know that if I double my work and work harder, and maybe keep getting into these platforms, or let's say, for example, TGMA or some other award platforms. It means like
this is how you're going to be treated.
Yes. Then it's going to teach you that when you want to keep growing your brand, these are the steps to take. These are the places to go.
Wow.
Yeah, I get you. Now it's like it's giving you a roadmap that these are the places that matter. So you don't throw yourself around.
Yeah.
You follow the right path. So he gave me that, and then he gave me Vim Dayo. Then, Charlie, to come back to this place, you have to.
Yeah, you have to speed up, Charlie. You have to work hard. Let's talk about your EP you dropped last year, Ice Cold. There's Lyrical Joe and Kwesi Ameuga. How were you able to get this artist to be part of your EP?
Lyrical Joe has been an old-time friend. Like we started this grind together. So it's like my homeboy from way back. So whenever I call on him for, he quickly just jumps on it. No complaint, Charlie, no shady dealing. Like he's just straight, like that. So, and then Ameuga through when we got nominated.
They said
we had to do a lot of media runs together, and then he's such a character. So we clicked like that, and then we cooked like 2 songs. And then the one on the EP is just one. There's one that is still not released yet. Yeah.
What's the title of the song you did with Kwesi Ameuga?
Window. Yeah.
Can you give me a line of that song?
I dey grind like I want buy earth. Nobody day for me. Pain in my biceps. The load to the way for me. I left house, I no crash safe. Cause time no dey wait for me. I double my speed safe. Cause my mates already run left me. I'm getting this money by any means. Don't give a about any means. Man, I'm trying to touch 100 million. So I tell God daily on my knees. Stay flying with my broken wings. Trying to flip my losses in wings. They say the world is a jungle. Charlie, if them
Keeny
knock the door,
Ice.
I swear I'll pass the window. Window. Pushing to the window. Want a Spanish girl so I can say te quiero.
Hey, what's the meaning of te quiero?
Te quiero, I love you.
I love you. Oh, wow. Now, my man, they learn some Spanish small. But I think so you get some Spanish girl. That'd be why.
No. I want a Spanish girl.
Okay. So how long did it take you to write this song?
Window was actually done like very swiftly because I think that day I was just in a hyper mood. So I did my part of the song, and then the team was like, Charlie, this one, I'm Oga Govi Naka. So we actually took the song to them. We didn't even send it.
Wow.
We went there, and then Charlie, we run it real quick. I mean, when we connect, it's just vibes. So it's easier to do things like that.
Okay. So what inspired the title of the EP, Ice Cold?
Ice Cold, I felt I was like matured musically to want to release that type of music, because it was more melodious and all that. Like being a rapper, we have that ego of not wanting to try other stuff.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was mentally and emotionally matured enough to decide to drop a song like this. So just as water freezes into ice, I feel like ice cold. I'm matured now to do this. So.
Okay. Was there any difficulties putting this EP together?
Yeah, I mean, some data got lost.
Wow.
We had to, like, Charlie, it was
a whole lot.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Okay.
But we had to just take some painful decisions and all because we had to stick to the plan.
Yeah, for real.
So we still did it.
So it's been a year now. How has the reception been for the EP?
Crazy.
Wow.
I mean, there are some songs that are now like causing some brouhaha on the internet. you know, and people are like, oh, we didn't hear of this song, how
So,
come?
yeah.
But they are now discovering that
Okay.
there's a song like that by Keeny Ice. So I think, I mean, it's good. Because when you drop a body of work, you can't, as an independent artist, you can't get to promote all of them.
Okay.
Maybe you pick the lead
One
ones.
or two songs, yeah.
So the one that maybe we didn't really push is
Okay.
the one that is now getting people be like, where was this song?
Yeah.
You know? So like all good. I mean, it's still out there. The catalog is growing. So
Okay. So what's your favorite song on the EP? Be honest, Keeny Ice. What's your favorite song on the EP?
So hard.
So Hard.
Yeah, that's track 2.
Okay. So what makes it your favorite song? What's so special about that song?
It's like introspection.
Okay.
Like you're speaking to yourself. So the image in my mind is you're sitting by some riverside in maybe some like armchair, and then
Okay.
you're just sipping some coffee, and you're thinking, you're talking to yourself, like early in the morning.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, that type of song.
Okay. I want us to talk about, you were featured on Stonebwoy's EP, The Torture. How did the collaboration come about?
You know, Stonebwoy has been my brother
Okay.
from far for a very long time, because I've been performing on his Assignment to the World concert like every year.
Wow.
Without him knowing.
So will you say you're a Beam fan? A Beam native?
Yeah, I love Stonebwoy's music. I mean, he has a great fan base. You know, I won't be shy to say I'm a Beam native, because if I love Stonebwoy's music, yeah, automatically I might not declare, but once you love the music,
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been performing on that stage for a very long time. So now being able to actually get to work with him felt like I was already sowing a seed.
Wow.
You know, I was paying my dues for that link up to happen.
Yeah.
So my manager sent the song into our WhatsApp group. It was like, Charlie, Stonebwoy feature. I thought he was cracking jokes, because we normally do that. So I went to download it, and it was like, really? I heard it. It struck me. So I was just enjoying the song for some time. I didn't even like want to write anything on it. I was just listening to it for some time, and then I had to now jump on the song.
Wow.
So I kept it for like 2 weeks. I did it. We sent it, hoping that it would come out.
Okay.
And then the news came out on Jamaican TV.
Wow.
You know? So I just felt like work.
Okay.
And then also believing that the thing is going to happen.
Okay. That's great. Let's talk about your concert in Aflao. Loud in Aflao. Okay.
Yeah.
For how long have you been doing it?
Well, I started earlier in 2015-16.
Wow.
But then, as I said earlier, that era was more of a building era for me. I was learning the work. I was learning the job. So I felt like I rushed it. I did it twice, and then I stopped.
Okay.
And then I had to chase the hustle for some time. So after coming all the way into Accra, being able to achieve all these things, I felt like, okay, the support has been paramount back home all these years. So I think it's now time to bring back a concert for them. That is me giving back to them for the support over the years. You know, so Loud in Aflao concert. Initially, it was Keeny Ice Explosion concert back then. You know?
So why did you change the name?
Because, I mean, there has been growth.
Okay.
So I feel
transition.
Yes. So Loud in Aflao, because it's for them.
Yeah.
Even though there's going, like, people come from different places to come enjoy the concert, but, I mean, it's for my people.
Okay.
You know, so Loud in Aflao, and then we did it. One of the biggest outdoor events last year.
Wow.
You know, it was on the same date as that beach concert.
Tidal Rave.
Yes, on the same day, 15th of November. But then, I mean, we were all over the place.
You shut it down.
Shut down, like very, very, very like huge crowd. Stonebwoy came through.
Wow.
I had Drella from Nigeria, Alaptawan from the north.
Wow.
I have artists come from Togo. You know, it was crazy.
Wow.
Hard.
Congratulations, my brother.
Thank you, bro.
You're working hard. Let's talk about your new song, Hosanna. You have already explained a lot of stuff about the song to us that is about hope. But who produced the song?
Well, it was produced by Helegbe.
Okay.
One of the baddest producers from the Volta region.
Okay.
It's about to take over the industry, like hard.
Okay.
You know, I've been working with him for some time. You know, we worked on a couple of songs, but this one, it just happened that I was there and then I had to do it. So
okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's very cool. So, Keeny Ice, last words to your fans and anyone you want to give special shout outs to before we wrap up.
Well, big shout outs to you guys for you know, supporting talent. I mean, MX has always been a very welcoming place for us, and it's good to. It's always good, like feels good to come to you guys because it always feels like home. So I want to say big shout outs to you guys and the whole crew. Shout outs to everybody supporting the brand Keeny Ice. We've been on the road. Hosanna is out. It's an anthem of hope for everybody. You know, once you know that you've been working and you believe in whatever you're doing, just believe that it's going to happen. So Hosanna is out. Go enjoy it. The visualizer is out on YouTube as well. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's Keeny Ice, KEENYICE. Charlie Moku Vibe. Keep supporting. I love you guys. Bless you.
Yeah. So that's my brother Keeny Ice. Charlie, make we vibe to his music. Charlie, just go abuse the music on streaming platforms and add to your playlist, guys. I go by the name Mac Milton, and finally we have to wrap up the show. You can catch us same time, same place. Love conquers all. Peace. I'm out.
I like where y'all, baby.
Keeny Ice. And you know, girl, I got no hablo. Nobody thought that a young boy from the streets of Apple to get this far, and I'm still on the road. But I thank God for my journey, cause I cannot do this alone. My joy, no go there. If I know what my hustle, no go there. Ice.
I see it.
Yeah. I be crying like I won't buy earth. Nobody day for me. Pain in my biceps. The load to the way for me. I left house, I no cross safe. Cause time no the wait for me. Double my speed safe, cause my mates on the wrong left me. I'm paying this money by any means. Don't give a fuck about enemies. Man, I'm trying to touch 100 million, so I tell God daily on my knees. Stay flying with my broken wings. Trying to flip my losses in the wings. They say the world is a jungle. I'm seeing nightmares while I'm chasing dreams, but if them lock the door, I swear I'll pass the window. Window. Real. Caution to the window. Window. Want a Spanish girl so I can say te quiero. Quiero. Yeah. I saw the tingo. If them lock the door, I swear I'll pass the window. Window. Real. Caution to the window. Want a Spanish girl so I can say te quiero. Quiero. Yeah. I saw the tingo.
Keeny Ice, tell them I saw the tingo. This blessings on my head is not a jackpot, it's not a bingo. Get your girl still one per my mom, we are fine mom.